and make somebody some money in that town. You know, we're going to go to a little commercial break, and then we're going to come right back with our first match. You stay tuned and listen to the Cowboy, because I'm going to tell you how it's happening. Do you want to beat the man? Well, then step right up. The WWA is offering a wrestling school like no other in the world. Yeah, there's a lot of people out there saying they're running wrestling schools, but they're probably sitting outside the ropes, watching from the outside, seeing if you can take it, seeing maybe if you can teach yourself. Well, you're not going to teach yourself here. You're going to learn from the best. The best is what's going to teach you to become the very best. Do you want to wrestle in the Omni in Atlanta? Maybe in Madison Square Garden in New York City, the Sportatorium in Dallas, the Cow Palace in San Francisco, hey, or maybe the Sumo Palace in Tokyo, Japan. There's only one way to get there, and that's going through the right people. And the right people are the WWA, the World Wrestling Alliance. They'll set you up, they'll fix you up with the right people, and they'll get you in this squared circle. And it's going to take some sweat, it may take some blood, but it's going to take some learning. And if you're willing to learn, we're willing to teach. Any size, any color, it doesn't matter. Come on out if you think you can. Wrestling is king today. You check the ratings on TV. What's the best thing on TV today? It's professional wrestling. You want to learn from the best, step right up. Call this number, dive right in, the water's fine. See if you'll like what you get, because I'm sure you're going to get what you like. Step it up. The WWA is here today.
Hi folks, I'm Brent Claiborne, owner of Mega Homes, the largest locally owned home center in North Texas. Why rent or lease to lose when you can own your dream home for less? When I was in high school, I asked a girl to the prom. She told me I was her second choice. I said, well, who's first? She said, anybody else. That's when I decided I never wanted to be number two. At Mega Homes, we're number one in quality, number one in customer satisfaction, and number one in low prices. Call Mega Homes now where you buy the home and not the showroom. Mega Homes where you will save mega money.
Okay.
We're back with the Power Hour, the World Wrestling Alliance Power Hour. Your host this week is the Cowboy, Johnny Mantell, and I'm glad to be here. The first match is in the ring now. Live Wire versus Big Bull Man Down. As Bull is getting in the ring. This should be a great match. Live Wire, of course, is one of the students out of the World Wrestling Alliance School. He's learning his trade. He's doing everything he can to get better. He's in the gym working out. And Big Bull Man is just one of those big, nasty kind of guys. This should be a great match. Referee Sam Miller standing in the middle of the ring, getting ready to take care of business. Ladies and gentlemen, we're so proud to be here in front of you week after week. Keep those cards and letters and phone calls coming in. Call us at 817-297-7466 or email us at www.wwa.nu. Check us out. The webpage is being updated. That's right, all you people calling in saying that the webpage isn't updated, we're working on it. Collar and elbow tie up into the corner. Clean break by both men. Back into a collar and elbow tie up. Bill Sims wanted back him into a corner. Another clean break right here. What a great crowd, great enthusiasm in Knox City, Texas. Our friends at the Volunteer Fire Department had us in, made themselves some money for their local organization, and had a great time. Everybody that came that night had a great time. Back into a collar and elbow tie-up. Bill's pushing him in the corner. He wants this Live Wire in the corner. You know, that's how Cowboy fought, was in a lot of corners. Forearm to the chest. Into the gut. Live Wire's going to town. Big chop. And another turnbuckle. Uh-oh. A little telegraph right there. The experience of the Bull Man took over right there, ladies and gentlemen. The experience of a veteran sort of took advantage of the youngster. Nice arm drag. Still showing the effects of that boot in the gut.
March 29th. You all out there watching tonight, write that down on your calendar. Wednesday night, March 29th, at Cleburne Civic Center. That's right, we are coming back to our favorite building, Cleburne Civic Center. Come out and see us that night. TV taping. We're going to try to get in there every other week so you fans can get used to coming to see us in Cleburne. Come watch the TV taping. Come see yourself on TV the following week. Cool man back in the ring. Another collar and elbow tie-up. Step under into an arm bar. Otherwise, learning his stuff. He's learning his stuff day in and day out. He's in the gym. He's in the workout ring. He's getting better each and every time he steps into the ring. And that's what you like to see in a young man. We're not going to take too kindly to this, working on that arm. That's a good strategy. Try to wear the big man down. March 29th. I can't keep from saying that. A Wednesday night. There's been a Scott Putsky sighting who will be on the card that night in Cleburne. Iceman King Parsons and Chris Youngblood will also be on the card against each other. Great night of action. Great night for y'all to come out. We know it's a school night. We're going to get you in and get you out. We promise you, youngsters, we come in and see us. Now, turnabout's fair play. Bull's on the arm. Twisting on it. Oh, a little dastardly work right here. The bull man taking advantage. He may be a little hungry right here. Maybe need a toothpick or something. Referee checking. Looking at the fans. Looking at the bull man. Trying to keep order here. Livewire looking for a move out. Step under. Underneath into a headlock. Sort of drags him back into the ropes. Livewire shoots him across. Oh, big tackle. A 300-pound frame against a little over 200 pounds of the Livewire. That's not a good matchup. Into the ropes. Oh! Nice arm drag. The youngster's taking advantage of his speed and agility. That's what you got to do against a big man like this. Nice leg drop. Getting the bull back on his feet, I'm afraid right here. If I was really going to critique it, I'd tell Livewire to keep this man down. Once you get a big man down, keep him down. Bring him back to his feet. And again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm doing the commentating tonight. We had a little technical difficulty. You can see the president of the World Wrestling Alliance there on your screen. They were doing the commentary from ringside. There was some mix-up on the board or with the voice, and that's why you got me tonight, and I'm proud to be here to do it. Livewire still working on that arm, trying to wear that arm off. And that's what you got to do. You want to literally work on that arm and try to rip it off his body. Wear this big man down. And I want to slip in a little thank you and congratulations to the Benjamin High School class of 2000. We had a great show in Benjamin here a few weeks ago. The senior class raised $3,000 for their trip to Hawaii. Nice body slam by the bull, but Livewire held on. Stuck on that arm. That a boy, kid. Keep him down right now. Congratulations to Coach Charles Steele and his senior class. We're so proud for them. They're making a trip to Hawaii as their senior trip, and that money was for their expenses while they're there. Enjoy a luau or two and take a cruise on one of the ships over there for the Cowboy. Big high knee drop on that arm. Again, Livewire's hitting the right things right here. He's working on that arm, trying to wear it off. A little shot to the face there by the bull man. You know, when you got a big, massive body like that, you can hide a lot of things from the referee. That's exactly what he's doing right now. Ladies and gentlemen, the scientific trophy matches are coming back. We've got a lot of phone calls about them. The rules will be revamped just a touch on the scoring. But we are using amateur rules. It's a 6-minute time limit. It's a great, exciting match. We're trying to work with the TAWA, the Texas Amateur Wrestling Association, to show that wrestling is alive and well here in the state of Texas. With UIL just picking it up as a new sport, it's growing in leaps and bounds, and the World Wrestling Alliance wants to help it grow. Bull working on that back, trying to wear that back out. Working on that back and shoulder right here. Tucks the arm in. Bull should be picking him and twisting him. That's exactly what he's doing. Arm lock slam right there. Dangerous move. Very tough on the back and the shoulder. Right here, Bull's wasting a little time. Needs to stay after this young man. You know, one thing about a veteran wrestling against a young upstart is you can lose focus once in a while and give that upstart a chance. Let him see a little light at the end of the tunnel. And you don't want an upstart to see that light, but sometimes they reach it. Going to the chest, shoots him across the ring, into a bear hug, a massive bear hug by the Bull man. Livewire needs to be shaking his feet here a little bit, trying to get him back down. There you go. Get those feet back down to the ground. Bull's working on the lower back. Really tough on the sciatic nerve going down both legs. Bull squeezing with all his might. Livewire trying to figure out a way to get out. Crowd's wanting to get with him. March 29th. I'm going to keep saying it the rest of the night. Wednesday night, March 29th. Come out and see us. So Wednesday night. Bell time 7:30. Great card coming forward to you, ladies and gentlemen. A great card. Scott Putsky will be on the card. Iceman King Parsons versus Chris Youngblood. Should be a great, great match. A 6-man tag involving the Jacksons and Catch Can and his new partner, Roman Greco. Catching Livewire. Oh, nice backbreaker. Again, Bullman sticking with the plan right here, working on this kid's lower back, trying to wear him out. You know, this young man that's laying, he's taking a little abuse right now from the Bullman. But like I said earlier, he is out of the World Wrestling Alliance school. School meets on Mondays and Wednesdays. If you feel like you got what it takes, if you feel like this could be you here in the ring, you need to give us a call. Livewire showing a little life right here. But I don't know if he's doing much good hitting that midsection of the Bullman. A little open slap, I think, right there to the face by the Bullman. After a slam. Oh, into the turnbuckle. Bull's going to hang him up. The referee right here is counting Bull to let go of him. But Bull to let go. He's got him tied up in the rope now. That's a position a young student like that doesn't want to be in. He doesn't want to be tied into them rope. He needs to take advantage of his youth and his agility right here and get away from the Bull man. Get them cobwebs out of his head. He's sticking with the game plan. Working on his back, working on his body, trying to wear this young man down. Oh, on the top rope. Vicious by the Bull man. This could be it. If he'd jump on for cover right here, I think he'd get him. Again, right here is where veterans may be missing an opportunity. Maybe we're missing an opportunity here with a young man that is very beatable at this time. For a slam and down. That wire keeps coming up. It's sort of like that Timex watch. It keeps coming, keeps it ticking. He's trying to fight back. And then with an open hand chop to the chest. Down he goes hard again. That's 300 pounds to the forehead and face. That's a little tough on the cranial to be carrying that much weight. Livewire moved out of the way. He's got to come to his feet. He needs to be getting himself up, getting back to his feet. Bull back to the rope for another drop. Oh, and he moves again. Attaboy, young man. Show some excitement. I love this. Good drop kick. And the turnbuckle. Flying big splash. I wasn't sure it wasn't telegraphed like the first one. But the Bull man staggering. Bull's not sure where he's at. Up to the top he goes. Spike drop kick off the top rope. Get in there, cover. Get that count. 1, 2. May need to hit him with about 2 of those, young man. Back in the arm drag. Drop kick into the turnbuckle. Livewire staying after him now. Action's getting hot and heavy. Into the other rope. Back into a splash. Again, just a little bit of a telegraph cost him right there. Uh-oh. The big bulldog by the big bull man. Ladies and gentlemen, this could be it right here. Not many people get up from that. 2, 3. It's all over. The bull man's the winner of your first match. Stay with us as we go to a commercial and interview. We'll come back with a second match.
Once again, just sit there and shut your hole, Wallace. Let's
Here we go. We're back with the second match of the night. Exciting young match right here. I'm so glad I get to commentate this match. It's exciting to tell you who's in it. Matt Maverick, of course, you've seen him before here if you're watching the World Wrestling Alliance. His opponent is Little Ricky Romero, third-generation wrestler from the famous wrestling family, the Romeros. So excited to get him. This is one of his first few matches. He's a young man, just testing the water, learning how to wrestle, learning what to do. Oh, fair play right there. Matt slapped him, and Little Rick slapped him right back. That comes from years and years of watching his grandfather, his father, his brothers, his uncles, the whole family wrestle. This young man was an amateur champion here in the state of Texas, and a good amateur he was. Now he's going to step up into the ring and show everybody that he can be a professional, and he wants to be a top-notch professional. Matt Maverick, you've seen him before. He's a tough, rugged competitor. He's still working for that first win. He's been working hard, had some great matches. He's getting close. Nice headlock takeover right there by the young Rick. Kick out right back to his feet. Good competitive matches. That's what the World Wrestling Alliance brings you week after week. Great action. Back into a collar and elbow tie-up. Into a headlock. Back around. Hammerlock. Underneath, back into a hammerlock. Switching back and forth. Drop toe hold. Right into a headlock. Nice move, young man. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is a third-generation wrestler from the great Romero family. We're so excited here at the World Wrestling Alliance to get to see some of this young talent coming up at the very beginning of their careers. You know, here's a young man. He's still got some growing to do. He's going to fit in that 220-pound weight class, junior heavyweights. The junior heavyweights are lining up. They're lining up one at a time for our junior heavyweight tournament to crown the World Wrestling Alliance junior heavyweight champion. That weight class will be 220 pounds and under. And while we're on that subject, again, March 29th, a Wednesday night, Leeburn Civic Center. We cannot wait to get back. Wrestling is coming back. TV taping night, Wednesday night, March 29th, at Cleburne Civic Center. And we have another young junior heavyweight coming to the World Wrestling Alliance for the first time, and his name is Mike Thunder. Y'all pay attention to that name. Watch him. I think you're going to like him. Into a headlock. Little Rick right back into that headlock. Twisting on the neck. The crowd really getting into this match. Really enjoyed this match. Nice shoulder tackle. Back in the ropes. Over the top. Right back in the headlock. Nice move. Working on that head. Twisting on that neck. Working all the time. Fans here in Knox City, even I don't care what that Bronx Bomber had to say, the fans in Knox City were super. We loved coming to the town. And my vote is no. And that lady that has those things vote yes for sale. We're paying attention to her. Show your support by having those signs that say vote no to the Bronx Bomber Power Hour. Right back into the headlock. Nice move by Little Rick. Showing his wrestling ability right here into a hammerlock. Right back into the headlock. Matt's working the headlock now. Into the ropes. Off he goes. One big tackle. Showing a little wrestling skills. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, we've been talking about it. The day is coming April 1st, main event gym, and the World Wrestling Alliance will present a gym for everybody to work out in here in the Crowley Burleson area. Right here at our office, we're expanding into a bigger building. We're going to have weight equipment, of course, a wrestling ring, cardiovascular, boxing equipment. Y'all come in, get your training in, get healthy. Summer's coming up. I know you got to fit into that bikini or maybe those shorts you haven't been in for a while. But we're here for it. The hours have not been set. More will be told about it later on in the show and on future shows. The opening April 1st, the wrestling school, weight training, and also have a karate studio going to open up in there. Karate instructor will be teaching. Into the ropes, nice headlock takeover there. The best for family values and the best for competitive sports. You can get trained. That's right. You can get trained. There'll be qualified people there that will help you get yourself fit and in shape. World Wrestling Alliance main event gym. Into the ropes. Matt's still stuck in a headlock. Big tackle. Nice hip toss reversal by young Rick. Back into an arm drag. Now a drop kick. Back into an arm drag. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't tell you, from a wrestler that's winding down a fabulous career that I've had, to have the opportunity to watch and get to experience some of these young guys coming up the ladder is so much fun, I cannot tell you. Working on that arm. Now right here, the young man's showing just a little bit of youth right here. He's getting excited. He's been working on Matt's head and neck area. Now he's moved to an arm. It's a little tougher to get somebody to give up and wear down, changing spots on the body. But the young man's full of energy. Youth can do a lot of things for people. Youth can do a lot of things. Back up to his feet. He's letting Matt back up to his feet. That's probably a dangerous spot for him to be in. Jerking on that arm. Break across the face, into the rope. Oh, big chop by the Maverick. Big chop by the Maverick. You know, I have to tell a little story here about Matt Maverick. He's a young man that's come to the World Wrestling Alliance, wanting an opportunity to prove himself. He gets in the ring, he works hard. He is from Muleshoe, Texas, right around 230 pounds. I imagine he's going to try to make that 220-pound limit. Big slam. Big slam. I got to get a better cover than that, young man, to get a win. And he enjoys drag racing and motorcycles. Matt Maverick. Working on little Rick, twisting on the leg. And enjoying it. You can hear him laughing while he's in the ring working on that leg. Big body drop against the upper portion of the leg. Young Rick needs to get back to his feet. He's best when he's on his feet. Again, youth can do a lot of things for you. And he's much better, much safer when he's up on his feet. That's sort of losing his concentration right here, looking away, thinking and talking to other people outside the ring. He needs to stay concerned and keep his mind straight on this young man right here. That's exactly why. Little Rick back up, trying to get back to his feet. Not quite quick enough. People really here in Knox City really enjoying this match. Oh, nice snap suplex setting up here. Big snap suplex. They're slow on the cover. No hooking around the head or the arm. Those are the kind of things you got to do to take advantage of stuff. Rick back up to his feet. Not sure where he wants to be. Big body slam. Again, this is so exciting to get to watch two young competitors working their craft, working what they've been taught, working in the ring on specialties and on moves. Oh, nobody home. And Rick's coming back to life. Knee to the midsection. Oh, back into the midsection with the chest. Big chop. Out of the corner. Big back drop. Little Rick still showing the effects of what Matt's done to him over the last 5 or 6 minutes. It's coming that way. It's going to go that way sometimes. You got to stay after him, Rick. Right back on top of him. On the rope, shooting across the ring. Trying to take advantage of the power off the ropes. Sunset flip, 1, 2. Not quite. Not quite. Right back in. That'll boy. Keep working on him. Grabs right in for a cover right there. I hope you all at home are enjoying this as much as I am. Getting to watch 2 young men fight it out, trying to get a win. Now Matt for a sunset flip. May get it. 2. No, not quite. Over the top. And he got it. Ricky Romero got his first win. He'll be right back.
Do you want to beat the man? Well, then step right up. The WWA is offering a wrestling school like no other in the world. Yeah, there's a lot of people out there saying they're running wrestling schools, but they're probably sitting outside the ropes, watching from the outside, seeing if you can take it, seeing maybe if you can teach yourself. Well, you're not going to teach yourself here. You're going to learn from the best. The best is what's going to teach you to become the very best. Do you want to wrestle in the Omni in Atlanta? Maybe in Madison Square Garden in New York City, the Sportatorium in Dallas, the Cow Palace in San Francisco, hey, or maybe the Sumo Palace in Tokyo, Japan. There's only one way to get there, and that's going through the right people. And the right people are the WWA, the World Wrestling Alliance. They'll set you up, they'll fix you up with the right people, and they'll get you in this squared circle. And it's going to take some sweat, it may take some blood, but it's going to take some learning. And if you're willing to learn, we're willing to teach. Any size, any color, it doesn't matter. Come on out if you think you can. Wrestling is king today. You check the ratings on TV. What's the best thing on TV today? It's professional wrestling. You want to learn from the best? Step right up. Call this number. Dive right in. The water's fine. See if you'll like what you get. Because I'm sure you're going to get what you like. Step it up. The WWA is here today.
Hi, folks. I'm Brent Claiborne, owner of Mega Homes, the largest locally owned home center in North Texas. Why rent or lease to lose when you can own your dream home for less? When I was in high school, I asked a girl to the prom. She told me I was her second choice. I said, well, who's first? She said, anybody else. That's when I thought I never wanted to be number 2. At Mega Homes, we're number 1 in quality, number 1 in customer satisfaction, and number 1 in low prices. Call Mega Homes now where you buy the home and not the showroom. Mega Homes where you will save mega money.
Texas 415, and I'm here with my good friend Cowboy Johnny Mandel, the wrestler, WWA wrestler, that is. We're here looking at some RVs, just having some fun. We want you to have some fun, too. How do you have fun? Come down here and get you a travel trailer or a fifth wheel, and you take it camping. Now, we got fifth wheels with slide outs, and we got travel trailers with slide outs. We got them without slide outs, anywhere from 22 foot to 36 foot. Payments as low as $110 a month, and extended warranties are available. So come in here and see us now. We want to show you one of these here. We got a 93 King of the Road fifth wheel, quality Cadillac fifth wheel with a slide out. Look at the size of that fifth wheel. I mean, if it's going to make Johnny Mandel, you know what kind of man that is. That's a trailer now. Look at the one next to it. We're talking about a 95 Berry, 36 foot with a slide out. It's got bunks in the back. It's got a front deck and a side kitchen. Payments $156 a month. What do you find one like that? I'm telling you, right here at Texas 415 RV Center, my pal Rex will fix you up with something you can spend a weekend, a week, a lifetime in. Right here, Texas 415 between Fort Worth and Weatherford. Come see him off I-20. Woo! We're here, man.
Hey, here goes WWA Cloud right here. Sunday night, so big live, KLDT. WWA Cloud, we're listening to Gino with the Bronx
Catch. Okay, first of all, a special shout out to all my homies in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Hey, you still not going to talk until you get your first win, is that correct? Okay, now as I said earlier in the show, when I was speaking to I'll achieve victory. Can you? Okay. But now that I have my partner, Roman Greco, victory will be behind, and the winning streak will begin. Okay, tonight, or next week's show, you have Cowboys Johnny Mantel versus Al Jackson. Ask me, get all the chicks, I am the best technical wrestler in the WWA today. You're not answering my questions, Catch. Okay, now as I said earlier, I know, we were not speaking to you to achieve victory. Thousands and thousands of Texas women requested our presence here in the WWA. Unfortunately, there are mostly fat, lazy, and toothless. As you said on our earlier show, you must think until I achieve victory. To win a death beat, the rest is in the ring. Okay. Thank you, Catch. Thank you, Roman Greco. You want to speak?
We're back with the TV main event. Gino of the Bronx Bombers versus Super T of the IWO. Big clothesline by Super T. These are two big men right here getting after it, fighting. Two big men. You're going to see a great match here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry I haven't said it earlier in the show. Tune in each and every week right here, KLDT Channel 55 from 9 to 10 p.m. Every Sunday night, we're going to bring you the best in wrestling action that there is to offer today. Nice sunset flip by a man well over 300 pounds. Now, IWO seems to be winning a lot of matches here in the World Wrestling Alliance where numbers count. There's always 2 or 3 or 4 of the IWO around. And it's sort of a funny situation here tonight. Gino's here all by himself. He's out here at ring all by himself and here with Super T. Yet, Super T has some of the IWO followers right outside with him. It's not a safe situation for the Bronx Bombers. And of course, he did not bring that briefcase to the ringside. He must have it locked up in his own dressing room or something, because it's not there. Keep them calls coming in. If you think you've got what it takes, if you think you could be in the ring with one of these two guys and compete, you need to call us here at 817-297-7466 and join the wrestling school today. Mondays or Wednesdays, the workouts are great. The water's fine. Give it a try. Jump right in. March 29th. I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to give up telling you. March 29th. Wednesday night, March 29th, at Cleveland Civic Center. Big matches on the card that night. A 6-man tag. Iceman versus Chris Youngblood. And Scott Putski will be on the card that night. That's right, the Polish Power, Scott Putski will be on the card. Big hammerlock right here by Tank. Big hammerlock. Gino's trying to reach for that rope. Trying to get out of it. You know, this is a match here where there really is no crowd favorite. There is not one person here that the crowd would say, oh yeah, I like this guy. And this is a tough match for somebody like Sam Miller to take control of. Two great big guys, 2 or 3 guys on the outside. There's so many people you got to keep an eye on, and with just 2 eyes, it's a little tough. Boot to the midsection. I'd be telling that Bronx Bomber, you need to be doing something else besides hitting this big man on top of the head. He is tough. Oh, telegraph that one. Super T moved just in time. There we go, shooting Eugenio across. Playing so methodical. So well planned in every move. Doesn't waste a motion. Stays on the attack. Stays in good form. Throwing this man in the turnbuckle. Initially, that turnbuckle is going to wear his back out. Right across the second rope. All the pressure on the throat right there. Finally breaking. Clean break. Right here. Here you see it. IWO getting involved from the outside. World Wrestling Alliance is going to have to do something about this outside interference. And really, that's part of the issue here that the Bronx Bombers had with stealing the belts. Their big issue here with the World Wrestling Alliance is the fact that the IWO just will not stay out of everybody's business. The night that's been in question since day one was that night in Collinsville when we had the semifinals of the tag team tournament, and the Bronx Bombers was wrestling Action and Al Jackson. They seemed to have the match going their way. They seemed to be wearing the Jacksons down, and then the IWO come to ringside, and that's where the question comes from. That's where all this legal mumbo-jumbo is taking us, is to the facts. And that's right, the Cowboys are going to tell you the facts. The facts are that there was something going on that night at ringside that was a little questionable. The Bronx Bombers did lose that match. Oh, double clothesline. Both men down right here. The Bronx Bombers did lose that match. The Jacksons went on to wrestle the IWO for the championships at the Cleveland Civic Center. And that's when all this has started. The Bombers felt like they were robbed of their opportunity to wrestle for the titles, so they feel like the titles should be theirs. And slow on the kick out right there. He just almost got counted out. Thinks he'll go back in for another one. We're coming back to the Cleveland Civic Center. Oh, moves on that elbow. March 29th, Wednesday night, 7:30 bell time. Great matches in store. Chris Youngblood versus Iceman King Carson. Scott Putsky will be in town that night. A 6-man tag. Moves on another elbow. Kicked out early on that one. Not enough pressure put on by Gino. Into a neck hold. Goes back to the camera here. It's hard to tell, but it's a form of a sleeper that he's got him in. You see right here, the IWO has the ring staked out. They have a man on each side of the ring. And there's something that the World Wrestling Alliance will have to do to control this. World Wrestling Alliance wants to bring you professional matches, wrestling the way it should be, the way it used to be. And it's hard to do that with 3 or 4 people getting involved here in each match. Big leg drop across super free. Pretty false cover right there. You got to make a good cover. You got to make a good cover. And by bringing wrestling back the way it should be, these things are going to be worked out one thing at a time. And something will be done with the IWO and all their interference. You know, it's a World Wrestling Alliance brings you a family-oriented show the way it's supposed to be. Always more action and less talk. That's why you get these matches. This hour-long program is going to have 45 or 50 minutes of wrestling on it. Not like some of those other wrestling programs out there today where they're going to have maybe 15 or 20 minutes in. Big move by the Tank. Big move by the Tank, picking up well over 300 pounds. Well, they may only have 15 or 20 minutes of wrestling in an hour show. Not the World Wrestling Alliance. We're bringing you wrestling week after week right here on Channel 55 KLDT. Tune in to us. Give us an opportunity. Taking advantage of Gino being close to the rope, choking across the throat. Now right back into the neck region, working on that neck. Next week's great matches coming for you next week. Remember, tune back in. Some great matches. Chris Youngblood versus newcomer Big Bad Brian. Al Jackson and Johnny Mantell versus, you just saw him a couple minutes ago, Catch Can and Roman Greco. And we'll see, fans, that we can't keep them quiet for a little while longer. And in the main event, the World Wrestling Alliance titles at stake. Action Jackson versus the Iceman King Parsons. Oh, big reverse by Gino, dropping T down on his head right there. Both men back to their feet. Oh, big clothesline. Down goes Super T. But again, you got to look at this. Gino's out there by himself. He's really wrestling three men right here. IWO has the ring staked out. Big forearm to the back. Kick to the head. Across the throat. Into a choke again. Sam's getting him to break. Ladies and gentlemen, they have a 4 count right there on the rope. And as long as they get out of that hole with the 4 count, everything's fine. The referee's got to take control somehow, and that's how he does it. Nobody's home. Big chop to the head. Tank needs to get after this guy right here. A little slow right here, getting back to his feet and getting after him. Running his head in the top turnbuckle. They're losing count. About 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
10 minutes gone. 10 minutes gone.
Not much of a cover by the team. Again, I'm going to say that. The Cowboy can say that because I've traveled those roads. I've been in that squared circle. I can say stuff like that. You got to hook a leg. You got to hook a head. You got to hook an arm if you're going to attempt to pin somebody. It's going to be a lazy pin 99 times out of 100, or maybe 99.5 times out of 100. It's going to be a kick out. You're not going to get that pin. A premature action right there. Into a roll-up. 2 count. Not quite it. Boot to the midsection. He's now driving Gino into the ropes. Again, this is a tough job for a one-man referee right here. He's got 2 sets of eyes, but he has 4 bodies he's got to keep an eye on. You know he's keeping an eye on Bo and Dave on the outside. Taking advantage of Super T right here in the corner. Setting him up. Oh, big tape fist to the forehead right there. In the corner they go. The TV main event this week right here. Gino of the Bronx Bombers versus Super T, a special grudge match. Of course, Bronx Bombers have the belts that Ice and Super T have won. They won't give them back. Super T stretching that hamstring and leg out right there. Putting it right across the throat of the Bronx Bomber. Right back he goes. Again, he's got a 4 count to get out of that. Breaks it nice and legal. That is legal. Everybody home may be saying, look at him cheating, but that is a legal move as long as he breaks on the 4 count. Right here, the referee's counting, but there's really nothing to break because the man's in the rope and Gino's not holding on to him. Big chop. Big chop. big clothesline. Down goes Super T. Gino's looking for the win right here. But again, a little slow on the cover. And no weight at all on his shoulders. Impossible right here to get a pin unless that gentleman laying on the mat is stone cold out.
Yeah.
Back in the turnbuckle. He's working on him, shooting him across. Duck the clothesline. Big clothesline by Super T. Another big clothesline. Down goes Gino. In for cover. Super T knows better than that. He's got to get a cover in there. Here we go. Interference by the IWO. Reverses it. Hits the wrong man. Referee's back's turned. Gino in for the cover. This time he hooks the upper leg and gets the win. The grudge match is won by the Bronx Bombers. IWO has been defeated. 3 against 1. Once in a while, it turns around the other way. Here we go. We're going to go to commercial right now. We'll be back with you. Stay tuned.
Do you want to beat the man? Well, then step right up. The WWA is offering a wrestling school like no other in the world. Yeah, there's a lot of people out there saying they're running wrestling schools, but they're probably sitting outside the ropes, watching from the outside, seeing if you can take it, seeing maybe if you can teach yourself. Well, you're not going to teach yourself here. You're going to learn from the best. The best is what's going to teach you to become the very best. Do you want to wrestle in the Omni in Atlanta? Maybe in Madison Square Garden in New York City, the Sportatorium in Dallas, the Cow Palace in San Francisco, hey, or maybe the Sumo Palace in Tokyo, Japan. There's only one way to get there, and that's going through the right people. And the right people are the WWA, the World Wrestling Alliance. They'll set you up, they'll fix you up with the right people, and they'll get you in this squared circle. And it's going to take some sweat, it may take some blood, but it's going to take some learning. And if you're willing to learn, we're willing to teach. Any size, any color, it doesn't matter. Come on out if you think you can. Wrestling is king today. You check the ratings on TV. What's the best thing on TV today? It's professional wrestling. You want to learn from the best? Step right up. Call this number. Dive right in. The water's fine. See if you'll like what you get. Because I'm sure you're going to get what you like. Step it up. The WWA is here today.
Hi, folks. I'm Brent Claiborne, owner of Mega Homes, the largest locally owned home center in North Texas. Why rent or lease to lose when you can own your dream home for less? When I was in high school, I asked a girl to the prom. She told me I was her second choice. I said, well, who's first? She said, anybody else. That's when I decided I never wanted to be number 2. At Mega Homes, we're number 1 in quality, number 1 in customer satisfaction, and number 1 in low prices. Call Mega Homes now where you buy the home and not the showroom. Mega Homes where you will save mega money.
Texas 415, and I'm here with my good friend Cowboy Johnny Mantell, the wrestler, WWA wrestler, that is. We're here looking at some RVs, just having some fun. We want you to have some fun too. How do you have fun? Come down here and get you a travel trailer or a fifth wheel and you take it camping. Now we got fifth wheels with slide outs and we got travel trailers with slide outs. We got them without slide outs, anywhere from 22 foot to 36 foot. Payments as low as $110 a month and extended warranties are available. So come in here and see us now. We want to show you one of these here. We got a 93 King of the Road fifth wheel, quality Cadillac fifth wheel with the slide out. Look at the size of that fifth wheel. I mean, if it's there next to Johnny Mantell, you know what kind of man that is. That's a trailer now. Look at the one next to you. We're talking about a 95 carry, 36 foot with a slide out. It's got bunks in the back. It's got a front bedroom and a side kitchen. $156 a month. What do you buy one like that? I'm telling you, right here at Texas 415 RV Center, my pal Rex will fix you up with something you can spend a weekend, a week, a lifetime in. Right here, Texas 415 between Fort Worth and Weatherford. Come see him off I-20. Woo! We're here, man.
You know, we're back. That's our show for this week. The Cowboy Johnny Mantell's right here talking to you. We got a few minutes here before we go off the air. I got just a few things I'd like to touch on. First off, let me remind you again, opening April 1st, World Wrestling Alliance main event gym is coming to the Crowley area. You people in Burleson, Joshua, come check us out. Just like our wrestling show, it's a family-oriented gym. We want to get you in there, get you in shape. You know, maybe you got a few extra pounds in that bikini, or maybe that bathing suit just don't fit right. Summer's getting close. You know, you ain't had much of a winter. Summer's getting close. Get ready. Second thing I like to tell you is Wednesday night, March 29th, at the Cleburne Civic Center. That's right, our TV times are changing. Our TV dates are changing. We're coming to the middle of the week on Wednesday night, 7:30. You get out and see us. Get out and see us. Get yourself on TV and come see the best wrestling, the best action in town. The World Wrestling Alliance presents week after week right here on Channel 55, KLDT, Dallas-Fort Worth, a family-oriented show. And that's what we're all about, is a family-oriented show. My grandma watches, my mom watches, my 18-year-old daughter watches, and I know the president of the company, Wallace Evans, I know his small children watch our TV show. That's what we want to bring you week after week, wrestling the way it's supposed to be. And now I'm going to step aside from the wrestling for just a moment and tell you that I'm coming week after week right here in front of you to help commentate and help to bring the World Wrestling Alliance to the level that it needs to be at. That's right. The old knees and the old back are giving way. It's time, you know, to sort of pass the torch, sort of bring my horseshoe into focus right here, and sort of pass the good luck on to somebody else. And that's the World Wrestling Alliance. So the days of seeing Johnny Mantell in the ring are over, but you'll keep seeing me, because I'm going to be a big part of what the World Wrestling Alliance is trying to do. And they're trying to bring you the best there is. Stay tuned. Tune in to us next week. We can't wait to see you. Big card next week. Iceman King Parsons, Action Jackson, and Catch Can and Roman Greco versus Al Jackson and Johnny Mantell. Love to see you next week. Peace. Love you. Hoo-yah!
Wouldn't life be great if you could teach your old phone some new tricks? Like guarding you